Hey, Shalom Israel, this is Officer the Kun of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Now, before I get started with my daily milk scripture, I want to bring out two scriptures. And the reason is because there's a story, there's an article that's going to follow behind this. Okay? So from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39, I put to death and I bring to life. I have wounded and I will heal, and no one can deliver out of my hand. From the book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 17, and he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. Now, the reason why I brought out these scriptures is because I ran into an article back in July that really touched me in a way that, this madness has to stop with our people, man. So I'm going to begin. Just before 5 p.m. on July 5th, NYPD responded to a report of a mysterious package outside of a building in the city's Kips Bay, in the neighborhood, right? Kips Bay neighborhood. There beside a pile of garbage, man. Officers found the body of Yasmin Williams wrapped in a sleeping bag inside of a trash bag. On Monday, the medical examiner determined that Williams, 31, had been shot in the head and ruled her death as a homicide, angering the Manhattan community where she grew up and still lives. The unaliver named Chad Irish, a man who lives in the neighborhood, in custody. He's age 55, and Mr. Irish and Miss Williams, they were a couple. Okay, Irish, the unaliver, was escorted out of Strauss Houses, a public housing development block away from Williams' body was found. A crowd of at least 50, including Miss Williams' relatives and neighbors, swarmed, trying to attack. Video shows people punching Irish in the face and grabbing his pants and ripping his shirt. Okay, the mother of Jasmine Williams said, her name is Nicole Williams, her voice could be heard screaming, "You killed my daughter." You understand? Mr. Irish, the unaliver, has 21 prior arrests going back to the 90s and is on parole after being released from prison 2 years ago. Mayor Adams said Irish should be lucky that the police got him before the community did. Now, going back to the scripture, Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39, and it's heavy because this is the Most High saying, I put to death and I bring to life. So why do we feel like because we have a beef with somebody, we don't like somebody, we're jealous and envious of somebody, we could take their life? Who are you to think that you can take someone's life? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Who taught you this? That you could just unalive somebody just because you don't want to see them anymore? They made you upset? How can someone make you that upset that you just unalive them? In this case, how can you unalive your partner, your wife, your husband? How can you do this? Scripture reads, I have wounded and I will heal. The Most High said he could hurt you and he could heal you, man. He could heal you because if you pray to him about your problem and he see fit, he can heal that situation. You understand? He can heal your heart, and your heart is your mind, right? Scripture reads, and no one can deliver out of my hand. Now, from the next book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 17, and this is for that brother Chad Irish, man. Scripture reads, and he that killeth any man, and this scripture, any man means man or woman, it don't matter, it means both, right? Shall surely be put to death. Now, Mr. Chad, he has to live his life, the rest of his life, in hell, because he allowed a demon to come into his body and control him, man, and made him do this horrible act. You understand? I don't know what was going on in their relationship, but it's still not enough to unalive the person that you sleep with, the person that you so-called love. Where is the love? Where is the suffering, man? You know what I'm saying? Our black men, our Hispanic men, our Native Indian men are that weak that because she talks flips her lips, that we'll just unalive her and just get out of here. So what are you going to do with the next wife? What are you going to do with the next woman that comes into your life, man? What happens if the next woman that comes into your life want to kill you? You understand? Because she has a demon. And that's the problem. That's a problem that we all have to understand and try to fix. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, man, because the demons are out there. The demons are like a swarm of bees, man, just flying around, looking for empty bodies that they can fill. You understand? And cause us to continue to take drugs, to cause us to hate one another, cause us to, to do the most outlandish things, man, the most foolish things that the Lord said, you know what I'm saying, to not do, right? Because Deuteronomy 32 and 39, I put to death and I bring to life. So only the Most High can do this. Not you, not me. You understand? And why are we doing this for? We doing this for attention? We're doing this because we hate that person that much? Does it make sense, Israel? Does it? I don't think so. I'm Officer Khan of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Shalom.